It was a beautiful summer day. The sky was blue, great blue herons were flying around, not a man-made structure in sight. I had always loved coming to the river because it was located in the valleys of the Appalachian Mountains. I could tell that there was something special about this day because of the way the sun was peeking through the clouds, creating a silhouette of the nearby mountain. My family and I decided that today we were going on a kayaking adventure. My 4 family members and I grabbed our life jackets and we each got into our very own kayak, and we started to head down the river for our 10-mile journey. I had rafted down this river many times with the help of my parents, and I knew that this river was capable of rising without any notice. As a 12-year-old, I was so excited to finally be in my very own bright orange kayak. This was about the second time I'd been in kayak by myself, and I was loving every minute of it. We got about 3 miles into our adventure when the river conditions quickly turned for the worst. The smooth river turned into a high-speed roller coaster. The water level had risen to where I could not see the small plants on the riverbank anymore. All of a sudden, the water speed increased so much that I felt as though my little kayak turned into a race car. I was zooming to the left and right side of the river. I realized that I had never been in this kind of fast-paced environment before. We started to see whitecaps all over the water, and for those of you who do not know, whitecaps cause the water to be bumpy and sometimes highly dangerous. My 12-year-old nerves were not ready for this kind of experience, but there was no way of getting out of the river until we reached our final destination. I continued to zoom in and out of the roaring rapids. Water was splashing over the front, back, and sides of my kayak, which at times made it difficult to see. Throughout the inner panic that was starting to overwhelm me in the high-speed current of the water, I did not think that I had the courage to keep on paddling down the river by myself. I thought to myself that I might need the help of one of my family members for me to finish this journey. This thought quickly vanished when I was able to watch how my 15-year-old brother was enjoying the fast-paced water by going in and out of the rapids, as if he was on his own personal roller coaster. At times, it was hard to see his excitement due to the thick fog that had accumulated over the river. I began to feel hopeful that maybe this journey isn't as bad as I had thought of it. After many more challenging rapids, I was finally able to see the confidence that my brother had and realized that it was possible for me to enjoy this experience. Instead of fearing the sight of another rapid, I began to enjoy the rushing water. Before I knew it, I regained my confidence, and the 10-mile journey was almost over. For about the last mile or so, I felt as if I were a professional kayaker who was in a race for a gold medal. I was flying down the river and loving every minute of it. Before I knew it, we had reached the takeout point, and I quickly paddled over to the steps, where I got out of the kayak and pulled it up onto land. I had never been more relieved to have the soft green grass under my feet, but I was also thinking of when I'll be able to do this journey again. I could feel the adrenaline start to go away, which caused me to realize that I had just kayaked this fast-paced river on my own. For my 12-year-old self, this was definitely an experience that I would never forget.